So today's story, I'm reading from the book Opening Up to Kindfulness by Ajahn Chah. And now I'm going to introduce you to one of the stories from my teacher, Ajahn Chah, about how to have metta towards the past. This particular story is a true tradition of my teacher. Was down to earth, amusing, but so meaningful. Here is how the story goes. A long time ago, there were two chicken farmers in neighboring farms. The first chicken farmer would get up very early in the morning. He would take the basket and go to the chicken shed to take the produce of the previous night. He opened the door of the chicken shed, went inside and collected all the chicken dung, all the little pellets which the chickens had excreted the night before. He put that into his basket and left all the eggs in the shed to rot. Now that was a very dumb chicken farmer. The second chicken farmer, however, went into the shed in the morning with his basket. He collected all the eggs and left the chicken shed to rot. That was a very clever chicken farmer because with the chicken eggs, he could make some omelette for his family and also sell the remainder in the market. And the moral of the story is whenever we think of the past, when we collect the memories of what we produced the previous day, previous week, or previous years, what do we collect? Do we collect the poo or the egg? I think many of us will associate with the first type of chicken farmer. Whenever you think of what's happened to you today, last week, or last year, and why is it that we collect only smelly, unpleasant stuff and leave the eggs or the good stuff to rot? We forget about the good stuff which has happened to us. For example, we may come home from work and your partner might say, "Did you have a good day at work today?" What do you remember? What do you bring home from work? No, my boss argued with me today, or maybe the telephone was out of order, the computer crashed. Why is it that we always collect the stinky, rotten stuff? Instead, we can be like the second chicken farmer. When we look at the past, we can collect the beautiful stuff and leave all the rubbish back in the office to rot there. Why is it? When we come home from college, from work, or even just from shopping, we can't just say, "Oh, I had a wonderful time today." The point is this: as human beings, we have been taught to have a fault finding mind. So whenever we look in the past, we always remember what went wrong. We collect the dunks, we don't collect the eggs. Sometimes people say, "Oh, but Ajahn Brahm, if you don't remember the bad stuff, you will probably repeat the mistakes of the past. You can learn from your mistakes." Dear friends, any psychologist would know something which Buddha taught thousands of years ago. You learn much more from your successes than you learn from your mistakes. So, if we can remember all the wonderful things which happened in the past, all the great achievements and successes which we have been part of, not only does that encourage us and lift us up, our happiness and energy, but it also makes us want to repeat these successes. When looking at the past, pick out the good stuff, and you will find your happiness levels increase. When I was young, I was told if you just recall all the good things you have done, you will get a big hit. Don't praise yourself. Don't remember the good things from the past. Just remember your faults. Work on those and become a better person. But you become a better person not by looking at your faults, but by remembering all the good things which happened. Also, you don't get a big head, you get a big heart. That is what we are supposed to be doing in life, to get big hearts. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for listening.